So in the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 15, Jesus Christ makes reference to the abomination of desolation, which is a prophecy that Daniel has at the end of the book of Daniel here. In chapter 11, verse 31, it says, "And arms shall stand on his part, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength, and shall take away the daily sacrifice, and they shall place the abomination that maketh desolate." Also in chapter 12, verse 11, it says, and from the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate set up, there shall be 1,290 days. So this is often interpreted as the temple ordinances being taken away and the temple being defiled. So the temple ordinances are taken away and then the temple is defiled. And one fulfillment of this prophecy is when Titus sacked Jerusalem around AD 70. He defiled the temple, they took away the sacrifice, and it essentially ended Jewish temple worship after Jesus Christ. So this can also be a reference to kind of the start of the apostasy. So in the theology of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we believe that the priesthood and the temple ordinances were taken away from the earth sometime after Jesus Christ. And these temple ordinances being taken away and defiled what happened at that time. Now, prophecies can be fulfilled multiple ways, but I personally think that a lot of the prophecies in the last couple chapters of Daniel are talking about the apostasy. In this Daniel 5 through 7, it says, "Then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, there stood other two, the one on this side of the bank of the river, and the other on that side of the bank of the river. And one said to the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, How long shall it be to the end of these wonders? And I heard the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto the heavens, and swear by them that liveth forever, that it shall be for a time, times, and a half. And when he shall have accomplished to scatter the power of the holy people, all these things shall be finished." So this scattering and this problem is going to happen for times, and a half, which is very similar to a prophecy in Revelation 14 that is another prophecy of the apostasy, where it references a woman who conceives and bears a child, and a dragon is there to devour the child when it's born, and the child, a dragon's there to devour the child when it's born, but she flees to the wilderness for times and half a time, and that's a reference to the apostasy. That the child is the church, the dragon is the devil, and the fleeing into the wilderness means that it was taken from the earth for an amount of time. And then we are starting in these latter days to have the church restored. And so the apostasy is ending, and we're starting these to fulfill the prophecies of the restoration. When the apostasy is done away, and we have the priesthood again, and we have temple ordinances again. So I'm grateful that the apostasy is being done away with. And it's a process. It's not like a magical bam, the apostasy's gone, or bam, the apostasy happened. The temple was sacked in Jerusalem, and there were still Christians going as best they could for a while, until it was taken away. So anyways, those are my thoughts.